Hey, so before this video starts off today, this video will not be monetized out of respect. As you guys know, I don't really feel comfortable making money off subjects like this. Man, this is a sad day for me, for a lot of people within the rap community. So let's talk about it, man. So, one of my favorite artists passed away yesterday. Or if I can better say, got murdered yesterday. I'm fucking speechless. I don't know how to start off this video, but yesterday I came back from my parents' house. My brother and his wife were there, had dinner, and I come back home at I think, well, 8:30. My dad helped me with something in the kitchen. I go into my room, I go on Snapchat. Bear in mind I hadn't been on my phone for 2 hours at least on Snapchat, but I was listening to music in the car. I go on Snapchat, I see 3 messages. I'm like, oh, I wonder what people would snap me for. I do, okay. And then someone commented, young Dolph just died. I'm like, the fuck? Nah, joking me. So I'm like, God, no, don't be fucking serious, bro. Go on Google, and yes, it's true. Yeah, this hurt, man. Bear in mind, I've been listening to his music for 3+ years, 3.5 years, man. Interesting fact, I found out about young Dolph via an Instagram post. Can you fucking believe that? I got him Instagram post. I never heard of him before until I found out rapper Young Dolph turned down a $22 million deal. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Never heard of him. So I go search him up. Oh, damn, he ain't no small artist. He's quite a big artist. Because I thought he was going to be, I thought it was a artist that was paying for promos. You see these often on Instagram, but no. I found out about young Dolph when he turned down that deal. Man, this is a fucking sad day. For someone who has been inspired by him, even though I've got no clue who the guy was in real life. I didn't know him personally, but his music affected me. I could relate to a lot of stuff that he said in his music. The fact that he was independent also taught me a wise lesson of owing my masters, owing my independency, and I owe a lot to him for that. But basically, let me get to the news. He got shot and killed in his hometown Memphis yesterday, buying fucking cookies. Yeah, goddamn cookies for his mother. Now, that's some fucked up stuff, bro. I mean, there's just no words for that. Heartless, whoever did it. Now, surveillance footage has been shown. An individual, alright, from as far as we know, it's an individual. Could be a group, but it looks and appears to be an individual who did this. Yeah, this fucking sucks to say, but this ain't gonna get goddamn soft, with all due respect. Probably not. No face, no case. No one knows what he looks like. Could be fucking anyone. But we know for a fact that this was a targeted hit. A lot of people claim that he was being followed. A lot of people saw him in Memphis, at the gas station before his murder. Now bear in mind, young Dolph ain't no fucking good boy, with all due respect said. I'm keeping it very honest with you. Young Dolph has been notoriously known to beef with other people in the industry. You'll hardly like Yo Gotti, his management label CMG, Moneybag Yo, Lil Migo, you name it. And Paper Out Empire, PRE, which young Dolph was the CEO of, independent. You might recognize Key Glock, which is his cousin, and the most fucked up part about that is we will highly likely never get music from him, probably, because young Dolph put Key Glock on the map, with all due respect. Key Glock has been rapping for a couple of years. He's got a lot of old songs, 6, 7, 8 years old, but he signed a deal to young Dolph a couple of years ago for $250,000, and from that he's been fucking grinding. God damn, Key Glock is mad underrated till this day, in my opinion. But he's basically he hasn't deleted, but he's archived his Instagram post, which is quite understandable, obviously. I cried last night because it just fucked me up as well. I could hardly sleep last night. And what I kept thinking of is, the fuck was the point of this? And what I kind of find the worst is, what's the motive behind it? Regardless of the beef that was still ongoing with Yo Gotti. Young Dolph have made several disses towards Yo Gotti, personal disses. But don't forget it, Young Dolph got shot at a couple of years ago back as well. I believe in Memphis, if I'm not mistaken, at a gas station. He made a song, how the fuck you miss a whole 100 shots? Bizarre. Yeah. I'm trying to keep myself calm and collective as possible, not show any emotions, but it's just fucking impossible. One of my favorite artists passed away. 36 years old. With all due respect, I didn't know that he was that old actually. I thought he was only 30 or something. I listen a lot to Young Dolph and to Key Glock, but I'm not sure if that's going to be the same now. No. It always kind of feels different listening to a artist after they've been murdered or passed away. Sad, man. It's a fucking sad story. Yep. Does CMG have to do anything with this? No one knows, but rumors said an hour after Young Dolph got murdered, Yo Gotti's grandma or black youngsters restaurant got shut up. News LAPD, well, police department of Memphis told that those rumors are fake. There's a curfew in Memphis. You might know Blockboy JB from Memphis, Moneybag Yo, Black Youngster, and then Chopper. But this fucking hurts hard, man. One of my favorite creators. One of the main reasons why I kept my independency till this very last day of being a creator like him. He taught me that being an independent creator is very crucial and vital within an industry like this nowadays, where people are selling left and right the fucking Subway for a couple of $100,000. And he, till this day, was independent. Same goes for young Sir Key Glock and Kenny Money, Paper Route Fizzle, you know, which are signed to Paper Route Empires, which, with all due respect, the biggest now is Key Glock. And that's kind of the sad part, man. The main person of the fucking group isn't here anymore. I don't know if they've got music in the vault left. Key Glock and Young Dolph. Can't imagine what his fucking kids must be going through, man. And that's what hurt me the most, is he made it out of the fucking hood. Became a multimillionaire, an independent trader. Yet he still showed love to his hood. And this is how he gets fucking treated. This is sad, man. Should have never happened. You know, I can argue, and a lot of people would argue, what the fuck's he doing in the hood? See, it's easy for us to say that when we haven't been brought up in an environment like that, when we've had the privileges of not having to look over our shoulders everywhere we got and go 24/7 and having a fucking gun on us potentially. He grew up in an environment like that, so when you're gang related, which he was a Crip, by the way, I know this for a fucking fact, you can't escape being a gang member. It ain't allowed. They don't allow you that, man. It's not considered being loyal to your gang. If you're in a fucking gang, you're in a gang forever. You don't just disappear like that magic. You don't just get to decide, yeah, I'm done with being a gang. Nah, man. It don't just work like that. See, obviously, in a lot of interviews, he said that he still loves his hood. Some songs he's even mentioned you don't fuck with some people in the hood, and that's cool, you know. But this is sad, and the most fucked up part about it is his goddamn kids. That's difficult. How the fuck you gonna tell your best friend's children that that daddy just got murdered in cold blood? Do people never just sit still and think like, fuck? You know what I mean? Those kids will never get to see their father. The only thing they get to see is what he left behind as a legacy. I know it's fucking bizarre by Young Dolph. He been rapping for a long time. He ain't just a new fucking artist. He wasn't just blowing up. Fuck that, he had a lot of hits. Jeez. OT Genesis, you know, a song 4 years ago. It's got like 300 million views or something. That's a lot of fucking views, dude. And he was a feature on that as well. But what I loved about Young Dolph is he was always himself. Kept it real as fucking interviews. Always entertaining to watch on live Instagram posts. And he just motivated me to get money, basically. I don't know if he did that to you, but he always kept me very motivated back when I felt like shit, you know. And for this to happen, buying fucking cookies and getting murdered. This was definitely a hit and run. The person, the individual on the camera surveillance has not been identified. I got a strong feeling this might not be a case that's going to get solved, because there's no evidence till now who can do it. People are blaming and pointing fingers at Yo Gotti. I don't think he's got fuck all to do with it. With all due goddamn respect, he's got too much to lose. Let's keep it very honest, man. He's got one of the biggest artists from Memphis as well, Moneybagg Yo. He's got a very strong, solid group. You know, they don't like each other, obviously. I don't give a fuck. I like both of their music. I like both camps music-wise. But this hurt my soul, man. This fucking sucks. What else is there to say? My man just wanted some fucking cookies for him and his mother. And bam, before you know, your life is gone. It's a sad story, man. A sad day. A fucking sad loss for the goddamn rap community. But then there's this thing I also want to say. This is a bit off topic. You guys remember those time that Rich the Kid got robbed twice? You remember that? I find it always so ironic when an artist gets robbed on gunpoint or anything, right? People say, fucking clown, all that rapping and capping in your raps adding up to this. I'm like, damn, that's quite fucked up. You're saying that if he was dead, he'd be a fucking legend? Give the person that created the flowers when they're here. And I felt the same thing with young Dolph. I feel like people are just being fucking cloud chasers. I mean, god damn, bro. Where the hell were you at when he had it out? When you know what I mean? Like, you didn't drop anything of him music wise on your fucking IG page, and now he's dead. You wanna mourn his loss and act like he's your fucking brother? Come on, man. Really? You never promoted his music. You didn't fuck with him or Key Glock, and now he's goddamn gone. I was a big fan. Man, shut the fuck up. You weren't a big fan. You're just dick riding and trying to chase clout. And that's the kind of thing that always pisses me off with a lot of these people in the industry and fans. They're fake as fuck, man. I mean, goddamn the fake. How fake you want it to be? Give someone their proper flowers when they're alive, not when they're freaking dead, man. Fucking street violence is just, it's sad, man. I also couldn't imagine being young Dolph, being a fucking multi-millionaire and having to look over my goddamn shoulders 24/7 because, you know, there are people that want to hurt you and take what's yours. And this is sad. This hurt me, and I slept really bad last night. It fucked me up last night. I went to bed at 4 o'clock only. Honestly, man, this is the whole same thing with King Von, MO3. You name it, man. Rappers are getting killed in their own fucking city. That's the goddamn moral of the story at this day. Fuck your city. Stay safe. Stay out of it. Because it'd be your own freaking people that backdoor you, man. I hope this can be a lesson to anyone that's out there. I've got no clue if this case is going to get solved. I've got a bad thing, a thought about this. I don't think this is going to get solved, with all due respect. I really hope it obviously does, to get some form of justice. Man, this is crazy. I wasn't expecting this from anyone. Like, fuck, young Dolph, man. Goddamn, I can't tell you what I did last night, man. I cried. I teared up. It felt like I knew him personally through his music. See, music can connect people very emotionally and get them to feel attached to the creator. In this case, I felt very attached to young Dolph and Key Glock. I fuck with both the music, my man. But I'm not gonna listen to the music probably for a while, because it just doesn't feel right. It don't feel the same. It's kind of like you've lost that energy. Young Dolph always told me, fuck it, chase the bag, be your creator, be an independent artist, stay yourself. And I just can't say the same. It feels very empty and lost, you know. But man, God rest his soul, man. And his kids and everyone that's fucking close to him, man. This shit is a sad more loss for Memphis. OG in the game, basically. That's what I can kind of say. A OG. You know, I hate to use the term legend. I kind of don't feel like he is a legend. I don't feel like on a rapper gets murdered or passed away that they should be labeled a legend, because what's a legend? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? He did give back a lot to his community. He gave away cars, this and that, independent. Most artists can't even do that because they don't have the money for that, and they don't care. He cared a lot about his fucking audience, and you could tell. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Peace out, man.